Hi, this is going to be a short video describing and defining high quality sources. In most of your college work, you will need to use high quality sources. Different instructors will define high quality sources in different ways. I'm going to give you a general definition for Comp 2 that you can use unless your instructor gives you some other definition. The first thing that falls under high quality sources is primary sources. That's original documentation collected either as part of research or as part of just doing the paper or just collecting data in general, which is not written up in a way that you would present to the public. It's just original material. And I have a whole nother video on primary sources, so I'll give you a little more explanation. But keep that in mind, original data, not written up for distribution. Another thing that qualifies as a high quality source is any material written by an expert and for other experts in the field. We usually think of this as academic journal articles, which are written by usually college instructors for other people who teach in that discipline. But also I would say that material written in trade journals are written by people who work in a certain field or a certain industry for other people in that industry. Websites which are not aimed at the public but which are aimed only at people who work in the certain industry or research in the certain discipline. Or books written to, again, people who work in a certain industry or discipline can also qualify as high quality sources. The marker is by experts and for experts. You could have an expert like Dr. Huziwat write an article for, say, a very respected publication like the New York Times, and it would not qualify as a high quality source. Because even though it's written by an expert, Dr. Huziwat, it's written for the general public. The New York Times is distributed widely. It's not distributed to any specific audience of experts. So by experts, for experts is the delineation that you want. Also, most instructors, including me, would count government publications and websites as high-quality sources. They are written to the public. However, they're usually very dependable in terms of their accuracy, and they can be quite thorough. And they might even contain original data, for example, census data. So often, just in general, you can figure that your government publications and websites are high quality. Keep in mind when you're thinking about what is a by expert and for expert article that journal articles are peer-reviewed. That means that other experts have said that it's a well-produced piece before it's published. And other high-quality sources can reach a similar quality level if they have been reviewed by other experts or several committees. This is often the case with the trade journals and the government publications. So if you have more than one expert writing or more than one expert reviewing, and the intended audience is experts in the field, there you have definitely something that's by experts and for experts. You always can ask the instructor involved to be sure. Okay, what is a low-quality source? An internet site, generally with any goal other than knowledge building, is a low-quality source. For example, company sites which are aimed at consumers, so they're commercial. Advocacy sites by a certain group who wants to promote a certain point of view. Personal websites maintained by people without any specific credentials. And then organizational websites, again, aimed at the public and with a goal to get them to do something such as donate or vote a certain way. These are generally low-quality sources. Now, you might find very interesting information on these, which is why most instructors, including me, will allow you to use a few low-quality sources in a research paper. But they're still low-quality sources, so you don't want this to be the bulk of the material that you use for your paper. You want most of what you use to be high quality. I would say 70 to 80%. Some instructors will say 100%. Remember, you should always ask if you're not sure if something is high or low quality. Thank you.